Yeah, got a show for y'all. Got a damn good show. All right, I don't even know how to describe this. Just white dudes telling black people, you don't have the right to live around us. That should not be a right. That is crazy. Yeah, let's get that is crazy. That's Jim Crow. That's like you don't get to use the same bathroom as me. You don't get to sit in the same area as me. That's nuts. Yeah. I need more context. Okay, let's check out this video.
Living around white people is not a human right. You don't get to live with us all the time, all right? This is our country that we built. Yeah, white immigrants built this country, thank you. Read the Naturalization Act of 1790.
No, it's the truth. This country was founded by white Protestant
And yes,
men.
I understand that black people have been a part of this country since the beginning because of slavery, and I'm not
I think the girls
slavery.
over there don't like what you're saying.
And I know that, yeah. Yeah, and the logical consequence of slavery is that, we have these people displaced in this country, and, at the time, maybe the better choice should have been to just send them back to Africa.
You know what? I don't feel displaced. I feel like I belong here. I was born here. I'm a citizen. Yeah. Maybe. Now, there is some black people that feel displaced. They want to go back to Africa, and there's nothing from stopping them from doing so. Yeah. Yeah, he said it's not a human right to live around white people. That's nuts when he said that. Yeah, white people are great, but y'all ain't that great. Look at the white progressive in this country. Yeah, you cherry picking. There's a lot of bad white people. There's a lot of bad black people. Don't get me wrong, but there's a lot of bad white people in this country too. Yeah, white progressives are like destroying this country. Yeah, with the help of black people. Yeah, let's keep going. Right.
Because clearly they can't integrate in a proper society and live with us without just murdering each other in the streets. So it really kind of makes you think, well, now, it's baked in now. What can we do about it? And, some people like, I watch Nick, like Jason Whitlock, he had that thing with Jason Whitlock where Jason Whitlock says, oh, well, if they're just Christian, man, then, things would be different. But then you look at countries like the Democratic Republic of Congo. That country's 95% Catholic, roughly. Yep. And they have one of the highest murder rates in the world. And
I mean, it's a fact. Is that a fact? I have to look it up, but I actually believe him. Yeah, I believe him. Yeah, we're talking African countries. 95% Catholic, and it's the murder capital of the world. You can say that for a lot of urban cities across America. Black, a majority of the population is black, and you have a lot of Christians there, but they still killing each other.
Their country's it's a failed state. And it just really makes you think, it's not a culture issue, it's not socioeconomics, it's not religion, then, what is it?
It's culture. There's got to be culture. You're a product of your environment. What those people in Congo need is some white people. That's what they need. He's not saying it's culture, it's more than it's genetic. We're flawed. We're a flawed race. Well, I don't think we're a flawed race. You don't think so? I think it's mostly cultural. Now, there's a fact that when it comes to IQ scores, cream of the crop is white and Asian. No, it's not. It's Asian and then white. Yeah, Asian and white, right? And black people are dead last. Yeah, but that's the thing about the whole IQ. Mm-hmm. Well, Asian countries have some great places, like Singapore and stuff like that. Yeah. Let's see what else he has to say.
Yeah, no, I mean, IQ does play a huge role in it, and that's the thing that people don't like to discuss. But yeah, no, that's true, man. I mean, the truth hurts sometimes for people. But yeah, they've done meta-analysis on this with IQ and race, and the data doesn't lie. In general, black people tend to have lower IQs. So,
I mean, that's a fact. There's nobody denying that. Yeah, right. But why is it Democrats saying the most educated demographic in this country is black women? I don't know. They don't go into the fact what degrees they get. Yeah, basket weaving, braiding hair. A master's degree in hair braiding and African, that's just a stupid degree. Yeah. Yeah, but his first statement, he says black people don't have the right to live around white people. That's nuts. I mean, I think I've earned the right to live around white people. I live in a great white neighborhood.
Yeah, I do too. I live right next door to you.
Yeah. He
It is what it is.
Living around white people is
I want to say this.
not a human right. You don't.
Living around white people is not a human right.
That's crazy. Look, like black people, we make up what 13% of the population, and we do commit a majority of the violent crime in America. That's a statistical fact. But don't cherry pick the data. America also is the greatest economy in the world, the biggest economy in the world. Better than China, better than anywhere else. It's not just because of white people. Black people have, contributed to our economy too.
Yeah, like sports.
Yeah, sports, entertainment, music.
Right.
Don't forget, there's a lot of black people that's very highly intelligent. Science, NASA, and
NASA.
Yeah, I can't think of any, but I'm sure it is some. But just to say that black people shouldn't be here, that is crazy.
Yeah, I think he's talking about not just black people. Well, I think he is focusing on black.
He want the blacks gone. He want natives gone. He want everybody gone. This is just for white people. That's wrong for anybody to say that. I understand if you come out and say, I don't want to live in a black neighborhood, I would agree with you. I don't live in a black neighborhood. But for you to come out and say black people don't have the right to live around white people, that's
nuts.
That's cuckoo.
Well, there's a lot more white people that agree with that statement.
Yeah.
I mean, think about it. I do not want to live in a black neighborhood.
Yeah, because I know this.
Let me finish. Even if I move in an affluent black neighborhood, right? Everybody got some sense, right? The one thing I still got to worry about is these established black people that's doing well for themselves, having kids, and black culture destroying their kids and bringing that nonsense into the black community.
Yeah.
I'd rather live.
You got to take into consideration, okay, you live in a predominantly black neighborhood that's very wealthy. They're going to bring people over. And some of those people are not going to be up to par who you let come in your house because they're going to have baggage.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah.
But that baggage is also in a lot of white homes.
Yeah.
Yeah,
of course. Yeah.
I mean, I know black people are a nuisance to you white people. They're a nuisance to me too. But don't label all black people as bad. Some black people are like me and Keith. We the good black.
Okay, like this a statistic, right? 6-7% of the population, black men, 18 to 44, commit half the crime, the violent crimes in the country, right? It's around 40%.
Yeah.
38-40%, something like that. But I think it's all by the same people. You got a bunch of serial black people.
Yeah, because and why is that the case? Why you got all these repeat offenders out on the street? It's because of white people, progressive white people.
Oh, that was a good point.
Yeah, there's a lot of white people doing a lot of bad in this country, and they all lean left.
Yeah.
Like we had Jesse Lee Peters on our show. He said, "Do I love all white people?" I said, "Hell no," because some of those people are progressive. Some of these people are evil. This white, just to paint. Just to look at black and white, whenever you take race in consideration when you're trying to make a decision on anything, it's going to come out racist because it's based on skin color, it's based on ethnicity.
Yeah, and not the actual person.
Yeah, you need to take...
I want to get back to the Martin Luther King days.
Yeah.
Judge me by the content of my character and not how black I am.
You George Bush the hell out of that.
I know. Yeah, judge me by the content of my character, not by my skin.
Yeah, and that applies to white people. There's a lot of white people that can't pass that simple test.
Got horrible characters.
They're progressive. They left-leaning. Like, you could ship out all the black people, right? You're going to lose a majority of those black people, bad black people, but you're going to lose some good black people. But you can be stuck with that crazy white lefty progressive.
Yeah, y'all still got the same problem.
You still got the exact same problem.
In this country, yeah. Look at this dude. He don't like my kind.
Can't blame him.